and Abidjafo Sinkunya dia gudi musme aboabo no e de bromidin e de ka una so medu betimi afrem HOD ba Abidjafo atena se e ne ye ka bom ne dia gudi musme aboabo no e de abrobe kwa amano ne ifama no ne ba ne abafi ne abafi sema e koso se de onim no the senior national team the Blaster Ankoye Zedi Uhema our chances of qualifying to the that is the next tournament AFCON no akwese edding and I akwese yentimi an qualify na Kudus Mohammed who happens to be the captain of the two games now your boy no or the release about Bontia or Pagana for nyina achew is it enough and as Abidjafo gidi say bia nanka F4 no could have done better but almost so almost also release be count na and when you mean ati bibi so from them maybe so madwen che e won won e nneoma be break ka mo e de bro ye de aseda e ma MYBET.AFRICA also nya twa obedi udi so a ye betua akọ blue mineral water omo ana aso yi mo na awie ye de agudi mo say aboabo no e de bro list to Atnas Vincent and a Bernard the money man omo nyina Atnas ya the entire production team ye nyina na ye ka mo edwumadi na bro ha hit mixer studio wa atwa na edwumadi free ye de Brabija for mo nyina makwa baba sports arena na awie
yeah Joso
so be anwe liso yes start yen amano ne ense ba community o a opese otache na in Remo Fie Street.
To be honest, I need time to talk about Papa Yefreno Benalipe. There has been an excerpt Armenia from the GFA philosophy. Also our DNA. The kind of things he said in a year ni book nim and our book now the weaknesses and the strength of Ghanaian teams. Now me go into it. Then Ababefa aye kudus ne the issue of aye term. So I have a lot to say. I will feel so I want to. It was a Thursday, so we have opportunity to discuss foreign leagues, much now. But then this is what I want to see. So I don't want to talk about the foreign issue and foreign news. I want to concentrate on, and you see under 20 so there. So there is a lot to be discussed in terms of because at the end of the day, we want our football to grow. We want our football to be at the pinnacle of world football, and we need to speak. I always say, you will be amazed. Say it should be bad. Somebody will come into your inbox and say, Alisto, I heard you say this some time ago, and indeed it has really come to pass. It's not like say I want the Amaka. No, I'm not a prophet and I'm not a sorcerer now, baby. I'm ordinary human being and I just want things to be done right. And when things are done right, I think that the benefit a lot of people will get, huge. I'm saying look, people will think it is good Blasters are unqualified. But when they start the tournament, when they start the competition, you know the reason why. If you are a major stakeholder like a sports journalist, you will not say my Blasters in Konenim. If you see you're passionate about your football now, there is a lot to gain if things are being done right than to lose. There are I've had gigs talking about Ghana football to Uganda TV station. Many opportunity to discuss about Ghana football, right? Nigeria radio station. Let me what I say. Yeah. Do you know what all these things does for you? It increase your profile, it increase your portfolio as a person, right? I was writing for a website from African Focus. They were an African way and normal based in Egypt. Yeah, I was writing. They gave me a column and I'm sure about Blasters. I think we did our first publication and COVID by Ijai Bobo. Then I was all the things we discussed and I was here because of COVID. And at that time, mobile. So imagine at that time, na Ghana den eguso bobola, right? That space kakra na beda ho no. You see a lot of things that people lost. What I say, you know, I want to take time and go into everything from I am at 20 no. I'll come to the talk of the third term of Ketokreku. Then other issues in terms of Benali planning some and working. Nice, I mean, no see.
Well, listo, me da said the why no yebe na yashe na yebe fia yetimi edi nkomoni Benedict maminti o bibi abesoro amanone na yehu de be.
Ejodi amanone sem yenhwe Pogba interview a oko grante after ne issues in sem on ne doping test no. Yebisa ne nsem bebre but se ohwa why na dwen say onya Juventus no beguso abo but ohweso ne club ne be den ebe meki agreement on says or moon person money bobiuma or moon terminating the contract no pe club for because any last time ya bobo no from January air match muno or chance obetimi ayeden etima bobium inti eso timi sorti sa club issues no free ene akopim January obe start full training asa back on the pitch but o can say bi ma manage ye pa or say during the time inyama in some way na koso no eho no hu se wiase ma inyama enkoyi a ondamfofo ani omo ben eyiwu ma na first o home pa otiminya call free fashion event no my friend so ombra no mbeden ombra no nso be represent but in some way sisi no ne ndamfofo omo ben nkofo bebri atwe omo free no ye nim se Pogba even before band iba no na onni nuanom nsensem koso a do bebi ni nuampo ebeka se or France for any players ni be edru and ameno so into on performance akofem but osisesi ano wabamu no nyama na kwai 18 months omo de man from January ekon ne ho betimi atono betimi abobo no wakase sisi ade na adwemu abie wesua nyama bebre efri ade asiye na mu bisa no interview ni se onyaman yu obebo biom osi da bie bisa ne clubs bebre okase se Ibrahimovic mpo frɛ no so mbra embebo AC Milan na odo o ma Juventus inti no nko AC Milan inti sese an nsem ekokoso ne o hwe so oni Juventus for betimi atutu nyama yi obetimi enya chance bi o mabo ba o sese Juventus for man kwan a owura Thiago Motta o Juventus for coach no bibia anya kasa obekire no pitch ne so se Pogba no ejumo betimai we na ya ade ba ko as footballers bobo ana nipa mpo ewo wiase no ese etimi di tu ye hofo because wiase madie ukọ ohaw mu a ananyama sisia na ho omo do ana omo ben we ade ba ko a onu Pogba as a player nim senia ni senia na obobo ne ni gine ho obemben nkofo ene otutututu kwan ne nyama ohwe ne videos bebra enije nko a ba wakase bibise ama ne ni ada ho ena eyefutuo bebre omo nko nsem we nam yenim se onana afa through the same thing that players ni bebre akọ through these doping issues ebe nsem bebre ebi mutimi by ebe recover onana etimi je ne ho ebe ball Inter Milan etimi by Man United inti ehwese Pogba enso ebetimi assort out ne career yi na se Juventus for person man bo a why ready so bebo even to so obeji pay cut crab no bebo se Juventus for so mpeni bi mo be terminating the contract e move akọ club for in the next World Cup of France be konye be hu se Pogba betima represent akọ bo ma mo metima je World Cup inte wa mano ni nsem no Pogba nsem a ekoso kakra na mpese me de ma etie for mo mu nsu tie bi
wala mamena oswa utie obetimi do adwencha aba wo show ni so na ya kenkan e de ama ene no I think that's yen in tietie mo amano ne ya ba fie na ya ba hwe nsema e wo fie no na yetimi ade hu Vincent
ejodi
so ho ye de
nyame ado
yes me ntiu na oswa adwencha oba
ejodi mame ko Kylian Mbappe makachi on say over during this week Abrante no international break because of the knockout onya and he couldn't withdraw from France squad anymore and Stockholm Sweden did some holidays from 9th to 11th final branch in the corner. There's been a rape allegations via airby, and you see in recent times these footballers have been a victim of rape allegations here and there. And you say Ronaldo a victim, Neymar a victim, and all these players recently, Brandon and Benjamin Mendy, SFA, I mean, time in jail, about out, Dani Alves, I mean, it has been something. The players are targeted, I mean, with rape allegations, and you see, before that Sweden online portal make it that rape allegations in Mbappe ever out suggested say a fake news, and they will do everything. And right now of course Sweden is here, case is under investigations, and reporting she say in as much as say the rape allegation happened at the hotel and baby ana Kylian Mbappe and the group in one, it doesn't matter say Abranta and the Kylian Mbappe involved. Then you see ama insense be brave about social media and so Madrid for release omo charitable, I mean JCB na omo babe friend artist park and no JCB and I say tadibia omo release Madrid for release as part of club no omo charitable, I mean organization and omo foundation how omo the support sport in the social project for underprivileged communities nti omo on say to the setting bo hobit releasing tadibi then and tadane ye ton especially recently Kopama share 4 goals no Chelsea for Saturday no Kopama again and omo da entadia omo to and that's the I mean communities and the privileged communities they be gates they be a lot of I mean charitable things at the massa communities the Madrid for I mean some atadibia ba a very hot year pa and you see Jude Bellingham post atade no I mean he was part of I mean the photo shoot to check here Caicedo sa baba wa no say kan Madrid team no Abranta and the even legend Roberto Carlos, some of the communities are Jude Bellingham Kamavinga Munina extra pictures nibi and Jude Bellingham eko post picture and wanted to be part of the of something so special and tag Real Madrid before. And so Jude Bellingham then was the I mean the real foul now on the man, because any player be taking such I mean media activities no yeah the pictures now we play and also push it just to raise the awareness for whatever is going on. So HOD picture now Jude Bellingham a posted and means say asaka the first picture and bet me at so amamia picture and that's the first picture now Jude Bellingham posted here no and no na Kylian Mbappe a picture no na Mbappe a picture, but you see because of these stars in the place will be now supporting your no. The moment I posted you get 1 or 2 fans be obe taking screenshots and for several minutes and then he will say Jude Bellingham Adelaide post no every starter we post another one because initially first one or post here no na your first slide pictures 4 and the second one now Jude Bellingham be post here no we baby Kylian Mbappe the every mo nti before Madrid team na nkasa be post the main announcement no and then who say picture na Jude Bellingham post here na Mbappe woman no Madrid post no here say picture by yeah that's it Mbappe every mo nti they is all compared to pictures na Roberto Carlos papa bi Jenfinfin and nanka be a Bellingham nsa ho na no Mbappe wo ho. But looking at the picture that Madrid post here, any picture now Bellingham post here now, sana Florentino Perez and Samasa, I don't know posting no delete. You don't have to go out, no. And sana a man for must no. Initially, Kylian Mbappe was part of the shoot, but and the rape allegations now bano, and you see, reporting just a foundation fund. They don't want any rape allegations. On the band say some of the players whom Benjamin Mendy. Even CR7, any these players associated with, I mean, these clubs, whenever these rape cases nearby, I mean, their sponsors, deals, any companies are associated, no, if from same happened to Chelsea Club, Russia and send some by. I mean, we saw a lot of, I mean, sponsors pulling out. And you know, a man for raising concerns, then it means rape allegations now. Diabo Abranta and Eddie Kylian Mbappe and Madrid for ever responding say Mbappe free this photo shoot and here editing every photo shoot and doesn't make any I mean it doesn't imply I mean any rape allegations via but Abranta and the reason why you free say Adidas phone is and Madrid for official kit sponsor and Adidas phone here as Saturday so almost she say Mbappe omission no I mean some campaign from Nike phone because they say Mbappe Nike ambassador and because I didn't know reason Adidas is just from some food be and a campaign me from rival kits manufacturers into Amayi Abrante and film. But it's HOD. Another question is Kamavinga was part of the shoot, who's also a Nike sponsored player. So why is it that we have players who are Nike sponsored players in the shoot, but pictures are out and Kylian Mbappe yes, also a Nike sponsored player no, also in the film. So it's raising a lot of concerns, a lot of questions in this argument, and then they mad for asking back with another post on which I say, in as much as a brand editing a film no, mad for back. I bet you say, and if it's a foundation no, and Kylian Mbappe inclusion in whatever they are doing now, or Madrid team no, they are supporting Kylian Mbappe in whatever they do, and Kylian Mbappe mad for posting no as the September player of the month. Nti Madrid 4% mo yede speculations are ekoso nyina no on be so mo class animal ni nyina mfiri ho but am for mo can say the what Madrid posted here no was by the Madrid Foundation and it has a purpose and almost sponsor foundation people who donate money to the foundation no say they don't want any player associated with any rape allegations we are at this moment in their campaigns into my film. So the questions are na eba no obvious there Madrid deliberately they take Kylian Mbappe if you photo shooting, but if any Jude Bellingham pictures na operate no ko post here na enka sa issues we na emba but Madrid first and Babaka be posted say Abrante no IG player of the month and they are still posting the player almost socials and it tells you say the club is ready to support the player in as much as the case is being under investigation but player no it's early days yet say even say Madrid game over the week against Tavigo so but it means the Madrid game Madrid no he will be available. So the questions are Madrid fans need be sending in there investigations no in place player no looking at report I say gathering him say photo shoots in the no home. The reason why I'm mad for editing in my film no it's not by any Nike ni Adidas for talk no disagreement be a foundation any people who support the foundation who support the the charitable whatever Madrid no and then per se and they don't want anybody associated with rape allegations at this moment under investigation to be part of project and campaign or more that is the reason why and HOD and asama so far free married so I catch it but mamifa insina yemrefi
ti abejafo na wate o monka no ye rama no ne ye rama no ne nsem no ha na edisi na ya befie na ya bedi fisem no enkomo na ya hwede we anioma esi etie Vincent mami no starting fie Mohamed Kudus enra Mohamed Kudus the release aba na Mohamed Kudus the all Kenya na say obepa Ghana fo achew say Ghana fo da ye do ye blaster ene ahokeka ye didi ye blaster na chi no the two games that we played against Sudan I no the captain those two games no players no e di o man ni amo na obejira players ni nyina na emu no apa Ghana fo achew na wasa catch Ghana for say edu time say emu edin a they will still need the support of Ghanaians said the bear with the support of them no between the blaster aba be do empempen so na etie ansa na mu bi nya opportunity aba bi si akan sa some way ofa ne say another release keke there we cannot take just release keke because the time we said we say ban say no the release ba na ye twaso and now we have to go beyond the release of the ababon thing and up to now NTF in Inca say na we see ka fasa question
actually I think that whatever message I could read about and this is not the first time I play like Mohamed Kudus issue apology to Ghanaians and in as much as this is his second time or his third time or yes this apology you mean Mikai you call Qatar World Cup after Uruguay game now went me and proceeded to to the next competition of the next round of the competition, no, or the apology, but he wasn't the captain of the side, but he posted a group picture and all day, a communique by which has his symbol and on the social media platforms, and some of the pictures are he apologized to the country and or the apology and assurance Ghana versus Sudan AFCON qualifiers, which means this apology is just to apologize to the entire Ghanaians who support the Black Stars. For their abysmal performance, especially for the loser, not winning against Sudan. And you see, he's a player. He captained the double header. He is one of the key players. Almost one of the big chances. In the game, 2 or 3 chances. Game my boy, Macra Sports. And so with kudos. Apology naturally, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I have seen a lot of commentaries about it. He's not the captain of the team, so they expect the captain say on issue apology. In favor of all. For all the players, and I think that he captained the team for this tournament, and if he captained the team for these 2 games, then he's issued apology, because in the apology, was stating that on behalf of the entire team, I would like to extend our sincerest apologies to the people of Ghana for our recent performance against Sudan in Accra and Libya. So kudos, apology, mainly on the Sudan game. No captain here, and the message nature is that. And you're on the message no day, but he's also apologizing. But being the captain or captain, the 2 legs, only entitling na a pagan for actual because of Sudan any game about Accra any Libya. And it's actually you look into the teams are so far currently qualified to the World Cup qualifiers, and you won't see Sudan in any of these teams, despite the fact that you Angola you won't see Sudan. And it tells you that people will say Ghana AFCON and qualify, because it's not likely say the 2 games now Sudan is going to lose to Niger and is going to lose to Angola. It is because it's not likely, but this is football. Obi catch us in Ghana and in Niger ebe wana Kebianka 1 JND. Obi catch us Kede in Sudan ebe 2 legs. Na Ghana yentimi and register egoa. Okay, unjindi. So this is football. So they are apologizing for whatever has happened between these 2 games. And you see, this tells you that he's a player and he really wants to be in the team, because he has been one of our best players in recent years for the Black Stars. And World Cup 2022, he apologized. AFCON, he apologized. Now, in the Yamano, the captain armband. Now, we're leading team. Now, actually, I don't see anything from him being leading the team this time and the players' perspective. But I think that we have to hear from. After the game, Coach Otuado Ekasai, we haven't heard any communication all kind from the FA, from the technical team, from the coach or whatsoever, and we don't know what is in place for them. But with Mohamed Kudus apology, it's not the first time who say or a patch, and I don't see anything wrong with say Mohamed Kudus a patch, because looking at the Black Stars issue, HOD, it goes way beyond, because these players are in 2024 Black Stars HOD. You have only just 2 games. Just 2 games in 2024, and you see, looking at your qualifiers now, checking your last 12 games are HOD. You have only just 2. The last 12 games, you have only just 2, and in 4 AFCON qualifiers, calculated to 12 points. HOD just 2 points, and you see, Obeka say Black Stars, you're losing hope. You start to say you did Black Stars at them enyen Suleiman Tari na samoja motem na no ye di player na Ghana for the players at them. Is it not Kwesiapia na ye friend na ntwe mu no? This is the Kwesiapia about Black Stars be failure Ghana for the na tem na yes am so airborne so, because Ghana baba say u failure Obana be failure ya monyo. So this is the Black Stars ene niema atitegu HOD ya wahana ye African Cup of the African Games. Ne we say ya under 20 for no aje the gold medal. And Obeka say Enra was just exactly 15 years ago, and at the under 20 Black Satellite Asia Brazil aje the under 20 World Cup. I mean, being the first African country nation to win the under-20 championship. And yes, though, winning any African championship, African nation, the under-20 World Cup. And one was exactly 15 years ago. And you see, after say again, you cannot see any under-20 player in our current squad. Actually, this year current squad, apart from Mohamed Kudus and some of the players are more under 17. Under 20 year boy in recent years, you're not even going to see any single player in the Black Star setup now. Some of them are local teams, so go about under 17 or just 2 games and no. You're friendly be and then they will be your collab. Ubiso or under 20. If you qualify as beyond any major tournament, you see the squad in the team no, or the squad no compare any other teams are different. Looks like structure no to be the Black Star because Sule Muntari, as a Makelesian, as a Mojamo, I'm boy from the national. I mean under 12, under 15, under 17 through their ranks and on by so right now. Black Stars identity go since you started the World Cup 2022 qualifiers. We had coach Sika Akono and Ekopam Sika Akono about 2 games no. Or we near Bako and Oluzu. I mean not drop a point in the other game. And your palm say your quack of a coach. And you see the mistake we did is those people are only the the charge for Sika Akono appointment in Randy Abe, vice president of the GFA, Mr. Makado, and I think they were a 3-member committee, and on call, Coach Milo interviewing on the nearby. And when they were doing the interview, we didn't see any technical person in that contingent. No, interview the Coach Milo by, and Coach Milo by free Ghana was some years ago. We didn't know what Coach Milo was doing. Say. Did he go or Kusuya de Echo and Hase, Nim Diana, but yesterday the Coach Milo by Milo Subai, or dear call a Anfa, and the Sansupan Milo, and they say a Kokufa Otuado, Edenaba, and Otuado Krabayan, or the ball Nigeria qualifiers, now 2 legs qualifiers, and or the boy, is Otadia. Let's give him the month to non-final World Cup. Otuado de ko after that Uruguay game na yete okata say Otuado entwa ejuman dream en okoye. And after so Otuado ekon the same people are omokofa Coach Milo ebae no omo na esanso form na ade the chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports the then say we no be mo call Ministry of Health and then buy and the one technical team who is the head of technical and I think GFO, you didn't count 5-member committee and the select Coach Otuado the buy. And Otuado Urban, we knew say he doesn't have any background in coaching a first team. And they didn't buy so Otuado Urban be I mean the new rejuvenated Black Stars am I. And Obaye looks like we are not ready to rebuild the team because HOD somebody might say young local players. You know, you see a lot of people making a lot of comments about young Black Stars team, young local players. But HOD, look at this Ivorian team Omonji, the recent AFCON. Now, Mame said the Omo League, ASEC Mimosa, they have lots of good teams in there. Omobo CAF Champions League, CAF Confederation, day in, day out. But how many of their players are in the squad? Look at Senegal national team. Look at other teams. Even Tanzania recently, by Kase over Africa, Tanzania league one of the best leagues. Uko Tanzania national team does or more fielding a lot of local based players now national team. They don't do well. So it's not about fielding the local players, or it's not about getting players that you feel say the right place. Even the current players or more Black Stars is here. You have Kase Antoine Semenyo health form or Premier League. He scores day in, day out for Bournemouth. Mohamed Kudus about day in, day out. Emma West Ham. Yohana Mohamed Salisu. Ekobo against Barca. A man of the match performance. Ghanaians were posting him here and there. More than Rudiger. We've seen Ali Dusedi for Rene. So the thing is, problem now more of player performance. Ghanaians being tired with the team, and even mentally. players in the ball because after the game, I did say do interview and she said when they are wearing the Black Stars jersey, drew and things are different. So more ball more club side and more ball won't change the ball. I mean a different pack. That is what baby Adina Baby drew. And actually, me Kudus a chopper no diabano. I know say he's young and he's going to be part of the team for long. But Black Stars issues near from the FA, from the ministry, from the playing body, and we the supporters. I think that the playing body, the FA and the ministry, we mentally we need a psychologist to psych the players because whatever is going on, you know say if a players and embo and I say coach na akokofana but me can say me otuado when he was coming me I was even expecting say waba the World Cup. We saw how he played. It's also kofa Kesutin Edibaye. We saw how Anyema Eko. These are the same players that this coach used. So it tells you say from the playing body from the top there issue started from the ministry, the FA, and something about the coaching because if the player name bubble now who a friend is saying coach selected players not players need to remember it tells you because we've had several complaints about how we use some of the players in the national team and how some of the players several clubs because we should go say consider against Sudan where individual errors boy Ali de Seidu on a good day clear he lost concentration and you see this is the same Ignatius Fosua no a local league na sebe bia yemfa ne nyehwe. This is the same Ignatius or they came first relegation. This is the same Kwesiapia. He's been the assistant coach, he became the head coach and Ghana for Kaso Onyade pam no. But you see the mentality Sudan from the ball Sudan for no show line up Al-Marik Ali on Durman omu na ye players odi omu players compare your players now they cannot match to young players but you see the mentality and then the fighting spirit on the ball so who your team now clearly you see that mentally your boys not yet ready and your technical bench we don't have someone obetimi aye asa now if say a build team now that is not how because the kind of players you are fielding anyhow your team so if say a build team for the future then just last year under 20 and this under 20 year we didn't even get a single player in the squad. Some of the young players are here from boy Michael World Cup AFCON. None of them are in the team. This is a Ribbon, so he's the right man for the coach and yes though sounds so but instant results from them then means their plan we don't know the plan so actually Mohamed Kudus apology I think say or no captain the team for that 2 legs in there. I don't see anything wrong with Mohamed Kudus apology now HOD or the bar out.
Mami no new on this topic because na so the mami come na baba be busa say see am no ka say nyame amanda 20 yenim say almost start a tournament na enra listo me ba e be di san komo ni nyina afra nti Mr. Kujo Fiano granting interview with a sister station Akuma Kumasi and I say players need to quite free Krumwa make under 20 no ball match with Switzerland the Germany for the share ministry ni so name acquire team need to free Krumwa koi and I learned that particular game Keto Kreku was there tournament in the year ball I think the tournament in the Togo, right?
Yeah.
Togo
number 1.
Okay. And the Yakobo match, both tournament to Africa by prepare with Europe. And the available. What is happening to our national teams? Among for the year business to sell their players and say this city. That is the next topic I want us to also address when I come back. But Mamintio Benedict, Mamintio on this particular Kudus assembly and Sana Makolisto.
Okay, with Kudus apology need I think and one no because senior Ostati woman 2 games no enyama nkoye, and being the captain in those 2 games, the best thing na case or any say us coming out to apologize to Ghanaians, but you expect to say Kudus Beba because the FE and so involved in everything that is happening. You name him say Ghana baby be through the FE, so it's been like 2 days. I boss how much we've not heard anything from the FE, and I think say this shows that FE in Ghana for Ghana for feelings, so the Ebekoso, the sea, no, the Mupebia Monfanisa, and they are the Bakwe, the Mboyem, because you name him say in him the country Ghana, the pedigree of football, Minty Bimpo Dampo say, ye bo AFCON qualifies, and your World Cup qualifies, so AFCON qualifies. Na Ghana breast or be qualify, ye bomb pie say Sudan in losing the next 2 games. Na yen so yen show bi ansa na qualify. AFCON qualifies the minimum say yen in the
situation Sudan will even lose, we will still lose.
Because the next game any Angola.
And I'm saying nothing like
inti on this level no I think say ade ba ko a inka maybe before Frank Ebeka say crisis in AC e Ghana football man can say FNitimi we nye ebia let ampo ya type kekempo abe posti ese nkomo ye press a umba betena se ebe explain nyama apa Ghana for atwo ama mati ase say nyama na esisi na esi this is the next step omu take ma journalists for questions more chance momunzu mbisa questions on what they think needs to be done. Omunzu will be BS omunzu address and no more address. This makes the Ghanaian community or the Ghanaians in the country satisfied. No munim so there is a plan. But si bibi say si na say nipa ba ko be pia ba be apologize na dia kana say yi ni ase said we ni kwen endi e mumani endi wi ansa na dia mu wo kan mo be kan embwaye because any from the first day of this group qualifies the struggle saya go through from Kumasi na pitch ni nye till yebe ko Niger eko ball draw eba Sudan say ebe Brian sa na ebenya class stadium so mba approve ye the ball draw akwa lusu. There is something a Ghana nye say happen to ye nti ye hwe se efe no omumbra no mumma Ghana for mbeti ase say this enyama na course no munjintum say enyama nkoyi on their watch nti omunso nyama omututu ebe ma nyama akoyi do say maybe bibi bet Messi am ya qualify by any chances on qualify maybe can say 20% say a bit ma qualify enti mimpo ANC 20% out of 100 there enye likely sir but Ghana for nkranhye say nyama bebre wo yenim say yanko AFCON na World Cup qualify say ebo nti yetutu ye nyama yi on that particular day ne dunia ebo qualifies World Cup games na kana nkranhye wo so nyama betima koyi am yetima qualify so kudus apology ni dia no as the captain on those 2 games no waba be Ghana for ati asese nyama nkoyi na omo nso epic blame ni kaka omo side ba ehwe se efe no enso betutu ni nyama yi enye letampo mo bebi edu ni die hia letampo mfi omo ye press way omo beka so omo marginalist kwa no mo nso be bisa questions se ni nyama nkoyi no mo mbisa omo ni ehu na afide omo tutu nyama yi
mama na oswa se oswa adwen cho de aba liso any go kudus release no and again national team I do mutu kwaya ministry because the whole week ministry no they sitting here to tell us omunim class Ghana under 20 no kwaya to kwaya free kromwa and matters arising in komo.
Yes, with Kudus I think as a captain of the team that is okay, and Kudus is somebody he's going through our ranks. It's very unfortunate. The players he started with Omobo under 17, Bibo Remu under 20. We are not brave enough to give these players opportunity because if Abdul Mumemo ne Bedu ne Kamal Sowa, these players were around. Gideon Mensah was part of no, there was a Gideon Mensah we were not so a bullet back, but and yet this particular one Meka could do some badge. If a Sahaba the call of the team and call captain and will not have issue about captaincy near there Belchre near there. So unfortunately say a talented player like that Abe meeting a very corrupt, bad system and making him look really bad. But I am I'm impressed with the courage. Sir, all Babo and Tina Babe and Babe apologizing on behalf of the team. No, I think something I was say, Yabona Basso said, Utimi Abede, Utimi Pacho, I say yes. They are also going through what we are going through, but that will not be enough. What will be enough is after what the calamity now happen. The next step, no better say if we are serious, we will not come back to a situation whereby they will have to apologize again. And see, I think that is what I will say about an apology. No, I think that it is a step in the right direction. As a team, as a captain of the side, Moko Konas and Kuya, people are more for no more the Muslim more they support near their mom. You come and apologize, and make sure that the next time you people will do things right.
Do you think as things stands now, we should say he's the right person to lead the team? If truly we want to say the way forward of the national team, now we are doing away with old folks, the likes of Partey, Omo Makana. Kudus is the right person to lead the team, and but the courage when you cry to even come out with this win, will you say and we are less even confirm him as a new captain of the national team?
It depends, because you see, sometimes we be qualified to be a captain, but how we go about it, we are a country, a very funny country. What I say, we how I in Yamafano is not the normal way of doing things. We do our things in a very strange way. Let me come what I say. Kudus, Bianca, no represent somebody, a true representative of whatever Ghana is. You cannot take that away from Ghana, Kudus. Because there is a boy who has played for our junior team from U17 to U20, then to the Blasters. Maybe the reason why 2003 went to me my date, sending the date of birth, and a man went to me my boss under 23 Omokobo, I think Morocco, went to me and qualify any age, because now they were looking at people born in a particular month, but no bros a month. So it's in a went to me and Kobo. So this is a guy who understands what it means to play for the Blasters. If indeed they be a case, I was saying making sure they be groomy players, I'm gonna go through around some of our national team now. I don't see the reason why you see on captain team now a problem. But the man a problem na quite a first why yamano, right? Because this is a team I say Frefre Kobo. So we have Frefre Kobo now we problem well lead ya. A different from say my project. That project about say 6, 7, 8 players or more call of Sabi and 17 or movie corner 20 and be more Blasters. They know Kudus. They've my say N4. 80 N4 now say they post Mabakwa. There will not be any jealousy. But when a cock Frefre Kobo, now you believe say we should know say now I see them and Blasters now small boy by a mother captaincy and by them. You create problem and now avoidable. Okay. So choosing who will lead the team will depend on the direction we want to go. What type of direction do we want to go? Are we going to look at the current under 20 team? Say okay, you will make sure under 20 team we know best 7 players. This is in the year 2010. You don't make out maybe the leaders be almost selfless, and I will play senior players there. They are selfless. They just want the JC to come and play. Okay. Somebody like Juku, I'm not sure that Juku will argue about captaincy. Somebody like Jordan Ayew will obviously complain about captaincy.
Why?
Because he has shown it. We've seen a situation whereby bola need Nyan Ephraim no the captaincy and man command or boy pepe.
Was as at that time and Nyan Ephraim why na park in so now he could have been a better replacement in terms of the captains.
I'm not saying so be obey way. You will be one when you on post. O man post on pay. And you will be one man or cancer I do so.
But listen,
for my make us a new
Matthias, but there Ghana for young as a list. If they dey film no the captain ne kwa koma Jordan and Jordan po ya. Are we not saying people who complain and says any other captain bro also when you so me I want to say idea be no be park in this one or a better option than him dear.
No, as na American unyante ase. Me say you will be wa wonyi. Tina me di gambo say obi dis Alexander Juku. It doesn't matter when he joined it. And Mitch McCarthy say he's one of the senior players.
Yes.
I'm out for referee.
Yes.
When he joined the team, he even played midfield. Now midfield na no eden about the man. I'm saying say somebody like that. Say one for captain and manner, he doesn't have any problem. He will play. Jamaica want to say somebody like Jordan will complain. The ATO complaining said obe dem or demonstrate say sometime na ninu any free park na so no. One say captain man or more. You will be one obe J e dia mo be for say oh Gina e dem bo.
Okay.
And I don't want to be a captain.
Okay.
You will be also but OG e say onya captain man na ope. O demonstrate wo. It is a base ebia enei ono asa hwem. Ti say na omo bobo na wo bisa say na obi wo so obi wo mu a ebia or ye in a better position. Ye ya say na you believe say okay the watcher or the oba ha che na e ba say ebia ye bibia ono na ye de ye di lead. It is ono was our mentality now. That very time na ninu and the captain man no. Oje boy. Me nya sure say anka pate e free bom. Right? Yeah. Pate na captain. And ebia in a particular game. And we film nebia or me was the date bench, right? And a Jordan the room and a party de man who's in Uniana yede eso ubema. I'm sure so obeje captain man and the kwakomano because at that period when we say Uniano den in a position to captain the team than him. Never got what I say. But Uniana the man no shame who say obi anywa obetima aye because Obeja omunyina and I say he's in a better position than all of them, right? Sene ono so sa hwe nachi ekohu say mo the captain ama aye ebia sebe small boy yen as in the contest of yen come on yedi no because mo the captain ama na kwa small boy there will be a problem
as listo as listo you've been in the game for a very long time. You understand how the game goes. You choosing a captain, will you choose a captain watch it, or you choose a captain or what leadership qualities to lead your team?
It depends on the direction we want to go. What has been our direction as a country, our way of giving captaincy armband in recent times? Yeah, sure said the Oba team ni ache any de mom. Omo team ni ache any de mom. And only there. So if you want to change that, then you need to change the way of what our way of doing things. That's
why I'm asking you, make me say as listo or listo, being given the opportunity to choose a captain. Or dear to choose a captain. Are you going to look at their watch and now the whole leadership qualities to lead a team for you?
You see, their watch and the on chair doesn't even come in.
Okay.
Because you see, say you need to be reasonable. So we a coach now will take it. A decision I was so very reasonable, especially in the current settings. So Blaster squad we are na one man. I'm not sure say I will make us say okay me the captain man name Kudus. Me the Bema Jordan.
Why?
Because I don't even if say me makuma minimum say on new leadership qualities because of what the captaincy armband has done to the national team before. I wouldn't want to create a problem. Make me avoid it. You know, two things. Either men friend or cry. I will not call him at all. Never who say he Obia me the captain be man no me the manner and go create problem there. And now my friend na me name say all quality be obey me the ababebo me team no. I will give the captaincy armband to him because giving to him will not create any problem, but giving to somebody else will create a problem.
You see, the reason why I'm asking all you, maybe South and your way, still, also bet me do contribution about on the show. sports arena any other man where MYBET.AFRICA TV on YouTube MYBET radio that is online radio you go so heading and time pa local segment and as we talk about and you my so national team and heading what the the money man Benedict Watson and Kawate Vincent Tonka listo any guswa or kasa also bet me wadwenche aba Facebook no DJ Kwaku Slim on Facebook ABN Radio 1 and a street is watching ho nyina no ye streaming e dia fa aha e hit mixer studio in the Jumedin free ye dey out listo I've heard you couple of times we saying that we want to see a new blaster.
Yes,
if truly we want to see a new blaster, why don't we do things differently from the old things that we were doing? Because here talk or the old things that we were doing now, then we are not going to get the new blaster we are looking at. I don't think I remember say that way of doing things now near us and you're watching the captain Emmanuel. If truly we want to do with a new blaster there, we should change that mentality.
Who changes our mentality now? You want no quite so. You make what I say. Me say if says I mean I'm coach team now me say captaincy is issue. Even say your players it can generate unnecessary banter outside a team no. At the end of the day, you be outside the be affect team no. If you want to change your way of doing things, then won't change the things. You need to do away with them. Okay. That is why I've called for rebuilding all this while. I've called for rebuilding all this while. And rebuilding, no, me the names are bars, uncle for Nina, because these are people over the new things are. It may affect you, they will not accept it. And no more accept it to create problems. So you do away with them. That is how Obio all day, all building be a person. Miva said they call 2010 World Cup. We had a lot of stories. There were coach, and making sure say all fresh senior players or the young players never day ebeko. Then Ebase Sule. What is the fate of Sule? That time not Sule Abua Intermomaje trouble. It was a FA president a give coach word say we will just be part of the squad and will behave well and omoni Sule Kasamo Tiasesa into the call World Cup no he was quiet on the bench with the report in Stephen Appiah. They make what I say so obesity grounds no clean because only mu no say me when mu players with me for call World Cup no but some believe say ye patch o mamu na musumu pese mu ye de mu kobidia. This is the way you are not going to start so my games.
So in that context you are talking about a coach or a coach who could take decisions FA president now even the coach works under him no who understand what the coach is saying, right?
Yes.
And yes. In this contest, do we have same coach who can also take some bold decision?
And I make us say you see what take you bold decision. Say we believe it's okay, Kudus. Okay. Ne how we born the ball anyhow or committed near the to no Kudus near the captain. Okay. A good decision, but he didn't read the environment. He didn't read the atmosphere.
So it is a good decision, but he took that decision at the wrong time.
Yes, that is basically that. Mimi believe say okay, any man started Jordan. Man started Jordan.
Captain ain't even from a bench.
Yen from a bench. We the ball Kudus because me person Kudus na the captain. Na just say oh bobo so on funny mam. And I say oh yes that's why total disrespect. Who be generating unnecessary conversation. So do away with that player.
Okay, so even Osha Yemubi and Minu Mienuna yet say Kudus Kwaba captain the team before even they play the game. And you think that and I don't know how to even put it right.
We see we will end in America say na beya conjecturing nisa nyama no embem no coach new coach waba also ba be rebuilding rebuilding yemfa 29-32 years any players who don't have anything to prove again yemfa omo rebuilding but okaka yes so the only we near see you family ne so they make what I say okaka yes so the only we near see you family ne so me say party we should do away with him. Was say ye then ye Janet Chidi.
Did that you said it because maybe I ran a performance in recent times for the
performance with him.
No, me say.
Okay.
Did that you maybe I ran a performance in recent times and you say maybe I did performance nini so yeah, I'm friend of crowd and our team Grace will need team but before Obenya opportunity to go back to Le Havre. No. Can you say same for Jordan? Jordan is playing, Jordan is performing. And national team in himself players who are performing needs to be called to help the team. Before we playing these two games,
Karim Benzema was winning Ballon d'Or by name friend on national
because
team.
there was a problem.
And
there was a problem. There was a
problem
problem between Karim Benzema and the colleague player. Now they believe that some court and then man opportunity for him to come. Can we say same for Jordan? Jordan problem ben o.
Me say it won't you need player bia onim bobo Nicola Barella ne Jorginho mu no. Omo kra no they have a record of what winning trophy for Italy no. Omo Italy for ni nyansa say e was omo from the ball national team no. Dey ti no omo drop omo Jordan mo ball no mo ball Leicester ne sa nyama no. Is it close to Barella mo? It is not. But you are taking decision. You are taking decision say this is the direction we want to go. And when you are taking that decision, and now you are giving young players opportunity, and even motivation on its own. And we've done it in this country before, and it worked. The day he was playing, certain treble winner was on the bench. Sure say, and you see, that was the reason why DBL said, if you don't build a solid team, the right players with the right environment and the other. Sa omo floppy. Right? Obebisa who said Dientina. Kevin Prince Batimba Blasters team will be performing. Obebisa who say because caught into sa competition. Now we have a solid structure. Your base. Ubetima kateweni. That time John Mensah mo nyina no yes omo bobo all right but omo injury situation we had confidence in what in Jonathan Mensah any Isaac Vosamo Liadimo ena na eden ena ebo e will walk up let me can what I say intino kasa na adwen say we eat our cake and have it back. Your best source say inaki ashego be ba untino automatically I was so yede Obejan Blasters match mu emreko ni output o de be man no aka bi nyakukudo ne de Jonathan Sowa ne kojina wa ka Jonathan Sowa will give us more than what inaki de be den edman ba yede ne be ba form ene yede miwa wa baba be try wa be show a Chelsea Blasters want to be more. But we are still stuck with the same thing now. Alpha results behind the MRN. And then the year Babedru was say 2022 you call walk up by. Let me catch him say, Charlie, let's start rebuilding. You go start rebuilding. Yeah, you were boys are boy under 20 omuni kudus mu boy ya. Be breed as boy ne. Bobo pepe but yen from. And I'm saying Bedu no you be the pride. And no bed drafting in this game. Ibrahim Sadiq. I didn't know about match one movie. Say a dude say Kudus now so captain. The playmate na no young boy under 20. I didn't know Mumu Abdul Mumim. Dating Abdul Mumim at the bench. Dating on the bench because it is the era of the percentage era of Kudus time. Kudus time ye. I didn't know for no young boy ya. And you nyina bobo. Dia nyina so form. I didn't know about dia. No more the bench. Na aka Kudus ni nkwa. Say omo na ebo na Kudus captain. Can you think that there will be any captaincy issue? You think that could be a problem? It will not be any problem. Any problem. But only Kudus na ba be different generation, older generation. Mpenifo mu na ba be na captain no. There will be a problem. O the nation no one generation mu a. Opie no be kasa Kamadi Niama Ibrahim Sadiq Abdul Mumin Suleiman Suleiman Ibrahim, Gideon Mensah. Se omo no eye den. Omo ni jinemu a. Omo no mu jinemu bo a. Nobody will complain say date na mama Kudus captain. It was a nipa no betima bobo no obo abro because ya wo shenimu because we believe so no so captain. It's no jinabo onim. At the end of the day to go against us. No we are wafa play no ko. Na ye tia no na ye twa ajo. Yeah, our inability to take bold and decisive decisions and a downfall. And a downfall. And Nina no a coach is na Nina a coach is na Utuado, you are a young coach. You are a young coach, so you need a squad. Ubet me and you total control. A coach bia principle. Say you need players, you have total control. The first Obabeyi, what decided Obabeyi, Andre Ayew fit him. He must go with certain block. Clear omunina.
Wamu na haka sisi. That
was wamu na haka.
Block na haka. Wamu na haka.
Oh, some of us say it was a Jordan joining. Jordan joining.
Is it the same block with Dede?
The same generation. As some American, generation. Tomo captain here.
So Andre Ayew. Jordan Ayew.
Partey out.
Thomas Partey.
Oh no, Ayew. Medical can. Say no more share. Omo they know rough bedsheet as here. Omo ye.
Amate.
Say
Amate they say oh mama kasi say. Omo mama kasi see. Dede ma. Jomo mama can wabo Jordan.
Yeah.
Wabo that is Partey. Why be na aka? As a uniform.
Me share team ni mu sesi ya.
Mienu wepe.
Yes.
We mean
this. Yes.
Yenyi mienu we nkososo.
Yenyi mienu. Yes. Mienu we film.
Okay.
We mienu we film. Ayenko pe goalkeeper for.
No, that means that we can maintain artistic, but it should not be our number one.
Yes, it shouldn't be our number one.
Okay, so kindly,
not just say you are doing things right. You are doing different things.
Okay.
But when yes, I way more new faces near your way more. Say ope ya show. And now who chase game. Ope so di obi bema. The same the demo anesaba. Old generation now.
Are you being fair to Jordan Ayew? Did you say same when you played the game against Mali over there and Central Republic of Africa?
Moment, you see, Omono, they will give you some of these performances,
but it will not be on a consistency basis.
Yes, Mali no. That's the time you are dropping in Miano. Obekaya, you are dropping sa block no. Majority of sa list now the Mountain. Baba this winner no Oman Kasatim no, and he was on the bench.
Okay.
And Ofimu bae.
Okay.
Ofimu bae now she be na sa abo no montu netimu. Obe den.
No, but
Obi akwa take we ya o montu
listen that listen.
Yemeka
what kaya kuba igbenia onya empty. There are times players even get empty net and they almost say.
Me say you see say you no na ne John na before na ne gina wan ko be bo ato net nim.
Okay.
I'm saying say we need to be what? To be clear what we want to do.
No, I'm not against what you are saying. I'm also asking questions here. Me hana me listo. The whole can I respect your opinion, but obi wo fear. Ebi adena mi busan that person could have also asked the same. Uchire mu obi abeto say enye hatred, enye time na what time. Enye time na what time. Open, yes.
I've been consistent.
But if I keep quiet for you to say na ebi aba musa bibi abezo. And then
I agree, sir. Yes, you need to ask questions there. But you see, point I mean Mickey about this whole thing is mess now you're creating in you see, me person me finish it on a year kudus then. I don't even want to go to the playing body ni coaching side.
Yeah.
Because they are the last headache of our problem.
Okay.
The main one here to Krekuna. Nyantechi you 13 years. And I met my cousin you sue men fans say be about 7 years. You know they hijack a football association. We know to me you sue just 4 years. To me hijack a football.
Okay.
To me attend Randy Abbey, all the executive council members
as Guru men.
As Guru boys.
Men. Omonya boys.
No, omonya boys. Omonya Guru boys na kola bi anim. Papa mpanyifo na ye Guru boy ukọ DVL akola bi news wo. Omo nyina ye buy from boys. There is a reason why ye from Guru boys.
Edienti.
Guru boy say Guru what you say?
Guru head.
Ade nkete nkete ye de che. Hausa for no na eden omo de teacher ti me fan say bia mo ko omo sorry na e bia aden we bia e de chenkola what I say inti kula na ba ho no mo ye goro boys omo ba beje enyama ade enketenkete
okay
ene ye de mankola dem ka what I say it we no kwa koye owe a you pay away but I was say we trace kakitua bi mam middleman bi koye as wuni ho no ko ka che bi apani ni se o nipa na ode bia ni we buy na so hwe na wo ye den wo ye mom ena munya sa din goro boy no
okay
dem ka what I say so a symbolism of something enye onipa ni age ni way a symbolism of something it we no watani omu nyina no to goro boys and say they've allowed him to do whatever he want to do. The vision of Keto Kreku and omu nyina e pushi. But meanwhile, omu nyina ye den estane elections. Omu nyina no mu vision. Any of my ideas.
The same way to Abama Keto Kreku no. The same way to Abasama sa esku member.
Inti I was say they need to disagree on issues. What I said, they need to they don't need to tone the line of the FA. But it appears that FA president, you know, a mission, the vision in the BBA, and no money neither. A pushy. A banisana a problem. It will be sure. Osha appointment a bus or blasters who money in right? People associated with Keto Kreku na oh. Akoya or equipment officer. No ni Ket na edwuma or dreams. The onu aduane Emma blasters no somebody from Keto Kreku side. Pram the manage or CEO no or manage Pram Keto Kreku sister.
Ninuaba.
Yes, Ninuaba. I mean shadow him say general manager and a team manager of blasters. We mama no mo ye oye ba ko friends opoko free. Ona no ye general manager. Ye look at opoko free too. I mean shadow. Look at the swift way they change there. Obi oye former footballer, a legend for that matter. And a name manager.
We've had Sabankwe also being the team manager.
Yes,
but he wasn't a former footballer.
But you see, Sabankwe our history with House of Folk of being a team manager.
No, when you mentioned say
yes, I mean
we were not a former footballer, and also
I'm talking about me Bob Poko free anywhere, even we Poko free no. Do time and I was so then or Jina Home. He's the longest serving team manager.
Yeah. And I think he's one of the most successful team managers we've had in recent times. I had an engagement with him 2008 when we hosted that AFCON Kromwa because of Kojasa. I had that encounter with, and he was brilliant. Who players now? So they can sometimes Omubobi now that position they know how to relate with the players.
Sabankwe has been a technocrat, has been around, he has been in the system for a very long time, and he was exposed and learned on the job. But all of a sudden, Aminu Shadu from writing for website to Blasters team manager. Let me come out and say that is what I'm talking about. Share under 20, under 17 way coaches na call, she players na from no. Look at still believe in God we trust. Dreams FC. What I say, you won't domona or you under 17 coach. What I say, but Karim Zitwa or ye Ket Nipa or no ye or no they make what I say. And you know a whole of a study your creative.
Are they competent?
Your creative portfolio.
Are they competent?
I'm talking about vision. It's not about competence.
No, you
see the reason why I want you to go boys. That is what I'm talking about.
But the people you are talking about, the likes of Karim Zito and Nkophobia, we've seen they being getting a job.
They journalist to say get attending around the Abemunya Goro boys. And I'm saying he's appointed people associated with nipa baako.
Okay.
It is only vision and no money push it. It is only cause of person play nipa we are. There is no objection. Na nipa na ba besho.
Okay.
Anything na me say na be obi ti obe hu say.
Okay.
Or asem na oka so mo Goro boys as to say omo ye competent or incompetent no. The results is there for everybody to see.
Okay.
But I'm talking about say vision or kra as a person. And no money na di akire.
Okay.
Which shouldn't be the case because you are talking about the amunyina. Omunyina the manifestos here then.
And the general so near the
sometimes there will be some what argument serious argument about WWE. You cannot say obia omo down you say chocho kakra na oko school oba ye na odin ko school abrochi just 1 year no okwa masters no pan oba be ye Blasters team manager. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. And you need somebody like Randy Abbey to let them understand, because he was the PRO for the GFA at a time we're enjoying some level of success. Okay. And the convention in first year they enjoying success, they enjoy success. Some of the appointments were reasonable and were sensible. Yeah. But you knew that is what I'm talking about. Okay. And this same person, medical kase, okay, under 17 now. We appointed 7 coaches. Under 17. We appointed 7 coaches in 5 years. Okay. If so, why do you the 5th year ni? Yes, if wadwumu ye fire, even 5 years no ko ntwa nwie. Wadwumu ye fire. Under 17. You first 7 coaches.
Why ye 30 players from no
in 5 years. Yeah. Under 20 we for 3 coaches in 5 years. And under 23 3 coaches. Local Blasters 3 coaches in 5 years. Blasters we've had 7 coaches under Keto Kreku. 7 coaches. Kwesi Apia count. Kwesi Apia played 2 matches under Keto Kreku before Siki Akuno. Then after Siki Akuno, omukofa Milo bae no Otuado ye den. E bae 4. Chris Houghton 5. And Otuado Asaba. It means 6 coaches. And I den. What you so
Otuado ye in the back like ne of your fan no auja or saba and be can we be do just about a fan ba akopɛ dia and 6 minutes they make what
yeah it is 7
so you appointed twice
the appointment number
yes
the appointment kwan because I'm talking about
yes
appointment in kwan
just that onu nipa ba akone he has appeared twice yes. But an appointment in a different in different times
7 and this is the resource and ono under 20 in core World Cup and kobo World Cup biada under Keto Kreku under 17 and qualify from Wafu Zombi da under Keto Kreku under 23 da local Blasters qualify round of 16 and you film by Niger under Keto Kreku Blasters back to back group stages now young qualify
and under him Yajeban for fail
for a year a man there
yes unqualified player the boy
when you say black maidens for no before Keti Bebano na yakọ World Cup semi-finals
yeah
me as a princesses the qualification it has always been constant qualify all the time but at the same group stage now to the same level now order than now one on so very ababeto Black Queens embo Alcon and that Keto Kreku they make what I say your league no it's nothing to write home about.
But under him, the league, we've seen 2 clubs doing well in Africa.
I mean,
we saw Dreams FC played in the semi-final of the Confederations Cup.
There's a reason why any team they drew semi-final.
No, I'm saying, listen, apart from
talking about our league.
I understand, but the league,
the team is how do you say our league is successful because Dreams FC are about semi-finals of.
No, we are talking about some of the achievements. Is it not an achievement?
If you are to make football great,
yes.
Now one team, only one season, about semi-finals. Is this significant?
There was 2 teams because in recent time you've not seen our teams qualifying to the group stage of the.
Our standard say ye 2 clubs about final Ghana say.
That was in 2000. That was in 2000.
That is the standard.
Check the number of
and years. And this time ye the argument. Are we happy? We are not happy.
We are not.
And I not say about the certain we need to go back to that era. And I still that's what that way and we are more.
Okay.
That is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It or no and or no. There is nothing. It shows say any decision be take biano nyansa wo ma e dey faso bia bebree it is somebody like that so I tell them in common it was say end as soon as possible and if the executive council any football for no nyansa kakra nyankopɔ de mo obia no so omo bia e wo so mo make sure so omo yi somebody as clueless as cat say omo yi ni fi efe woni
I don't know when you know BID. What is going on?
That is why I'm saying say yen na wo say ye kasa go o madwen ye di o matam ye ma hu so omo ye jimi for so omo appoint jimi so oni Debbie no say wa ma na hu say o jimi a
say kire omo no yen say that no
are they blind?
No. There are times
are they blind?
I'm coming for you. There are times you see things that you're not blind. But listen,
Kwesiedu
baby any go stars.
Yes. Our platforms where you be or criticize it say you kwaya you football no.
We in a free platform.
We in a free gaka platform so.
Because Kwesiedu you admit on the platform.
Yes. Okay. We in a free so. Eti hono na wo say ma mo ti asese. Say nyansa nyankopon de mo obi an say wo obi a you don't appoint somebody who will impoverish you, but somebody who will make you rich. I didn't me answer Kwesiedu and what can answer me. Most of the time, those who are not omo de yisikana and kasa na act that way. That's what I'm saying. Baby, any go stars Kwesiedu, you are not the one who know this kind of about. You are welcome. I'm just saying something to add to what you are saying. Yeah. Omo yisikana and kasa de run your clubs. Their decisions are I know when they take omo one chain. As we call them Goro boys, no. If you are on a platform that someone is criticizing and unfair, most people think that they are corrupt, things are not well. Now, nobody in the panel free swap. Are you helping? You the one is all boy. Because I am mining town, and him say there players I have form mind to the bet you on Kaka Wunti. But say you put them sick and a Kwesiedu na de run baby any go stars. I am not sure some of these things you guys will do. So it is na was say your mom who say. What Jimmy? What Jimmy? Oh, me say there is nothing I can't say. Yeah, tell me say Nyansani. There is nothing because the things he said before, coming for this particular position, he is doing the opposite, and he's rather what using or no incompetence or they enriching the family members. Do you know say there is a footballer in my family? See, you boni ye be obey to baba be ya baba some in my life. No correct. Because we've seen in recent time footballers be brave. Omany opportunity as ebusuya shebe. It is if you allow somebody to lead an association na or behave like this, na ye can as it is. Nobody should take on offense because the only thing about tennis is we dinner tamoma ne who's oni nyansa. And I know na me make a trauma because what they are doing, I'm saying say if unim value and unim what the football cost year more media space and more sports space munim what it does for you. There are even current current affairs yasa creative sports programs they are more. Do you know the kind of benefit they are getting from there? And this man you so on one selfishness, greediness. And it destroy things. Things are being destroyed. This is a criminal because somebody who destroys people wealth, life. You know what I said? Yeah. Because qualification here young qualified. There are people can qualify can best someone life forever. Yeah. And they way reckless decisions are taking at the end na worth you're taking away. You play be one man can be a bit more AFCON. About the ball, Ajin Dima the biggest teams in we are simu. Eba beden, eba betono. They make what I say. Any qualifier so you play be was bonus kakra no be kwa kwagina. No so timi se busuan be shebre. Yes. They make what I say. Ama o man ni nyina to me ye den. Efa ebi anka criminal bi anka betuma fi ebusua bi mu no. Ebi a player bi sika kakra no do be ba fie ama mo de aye fie yi no. Until we need to call these people out as it is. Me about no, Debbie, me no Baba we Bernard Lepedi and team. The conversation about third term it shouldn't start because information many say everything but they are waiting for the right time to communicate. That is what if open or mine ye open football year make sure you rise against Sadiwi. I was saying you making sure say yes take with normalization type because normalization muna here there na no if a buying side. I was saying making sure say a buying be making sure say
two terms now
because the president of the country can two terms
now.
How dare you?
But I believe sir the way a Ghana for nyina fa galam say issue as a national thing no. We need to start say demonstration here, we need to start that thing against that term.
We should just start.
We need to mobilize ourselves and make sure say we are telling the football people say so I'm na say be o ma dwen what from what na the ekoso e we football no mu say football na ekofoma. We will not sit there for them to allow to Kreku to go for a third term because 2 terms a crown here we one no be go third term. A black man who is so corrupt. Black people, black man corrupt doing your power and your multi account and your baby. And at the end of the day, 2 terms. I mean, sometimes me when you pardon. Oh yeah, Rwanda. I think that their president have been there for a very long time. But look at the kind of things he's doing. Yes, I that there no. 2 terms I dear my we want. Look at the way our national teams are falling. And as someone as reasonable, will you even say you still want a third term? I mean we just will be the catcher. People are working to Kreku. Can't you tell him say a penny a year? I mean, I be before sometime yes as you will be near as audio wouldn't answer for any answer would be. Your football you good, who's a football you good. Now they are changing who to me be open to see about that. What do you day? I don't know dear man could have better it. Mami Musa, zere mekai no. I think say national team too kwai. Na your ministry. You say national team na FN their national team belongs to the nation. FN na reso. Na team the national team too kwai. Na ministry is wo muni mo hwe. Ye bo tournament e wo Africa, Togo haya. But your players na bo games e wo Europe. Look at the weather condition e wo Europe. Look at the weather condition at Togo. Ya juni nyejuma na.
HOD. Asem we start yenye Black Stars na ye fam yetimi ye bo AFCON wa Africa ni etukwan akokata. Ekoye we training wo aba abebo. Minim adenti a minim se bia.
Final sometimes final say. And on your countries ni be sure meba. Your countries ni be sure mo. I'm not saying say right but I know your countries ni be sure mo. AFCON na ebi ko campion but we need Germany for na no mo bobo Germany ni bia no obebo sa qualify we ebebo Togo
ba HOD enum podi e mfa ho say bia country bi we ne bebo e bia ye bo AFCON e wo Ivory Coast ni ese ye ko kata akwa training enim say Ivory Coast ene Ghana whether ye hu country bi ofiri ni kom ba mpo we campaign wa ha
Namibia
e ko boy e yire ne ho e boy nti den the stop here say be campaign we nkom Ghana ni Togo ye whether na nya ba ko whether near back whether near back HOD whether air back ya see be iska unless we be person change say maybe your agency be a traveling details in afa ne so inti say omo ntukwan na de omo kotogo ni agency ni nye bass edwuma and omo nye bibia
nye agency say bass all the players ko say agent aba here but players not ready for the market we need
agent no mostly no on main competition and a main tournament.
Baby, listen. Whenever you see players being and their fair present the actual Kobe, your crucial listen. Your crucial game to play against Sudan. Your more friendly match against Germany. Not fair president or Switzerland. No.
So nice Sudan. They know when him za good da. Ba yemfa bibia nto nchen ade ba ko emboa koi mu ai we de bia yesu se scan mi yesu se nyama bi wo ha basic nyama ese ye
ko fo bi to masika de bi wo ha
te yen me fa ni se yen general sunu no ha general sunu no ba ebi mo ha de bi se general esunu no
na se general su za go
me kan nyama nkoyi
me se bia wo ni that category ni
de bi mi wo meti Ghana ha nko ade mi wo
no and bi oti Ghana bia na wo sa
me ti hai me kama me ho sisi a me wo nti nyama bi wo ehun hia se ebe because a tournament in him even relating to FA who nsem nkra nsem ne dɔɔso nti du baby ama yenye nyama e di nsem ni biba be ka ho sɛ nea boss yi say ye bo crucial game ewo Libya against Sudan ayi ne nim say this game ye game bia point in pomboaye ese e ko pick the maximum win na FA president hwe friendly a eche say Black Star na Sudan game ni krom kwa akobɔ ne hu hia na eche say asɛm a wo ka ne say saa match no ehu agency se beba be hwe players ene eso otimi wo ho mani hu se nyama mu ntutu nyama yie wo ho no ehu hia ne wo ho esin se ni Sudan
but then of the ABA is also being proactive say any question be an adwin blaster nko the next generation of talent na you be your blaster almost under 28 over any school
by HOD
be that way as well
ni hu hia sin friendly no kwan bia so say ye the next generation say bia yami yama mo ne de omkɔbɔ saa ball ne kura na Black Star hu hia ehia sense are friendly no inti sam nyama bi wo ho aye ntutu ye nyama ye because in the end no ekoba e ba beto yin na aye so senior analyst to work no this time senior nyama watutu nyama ne nyama nkoyi senior ndua na me boss oyo bimpo a ka this the time afon say si ubu na kase Ghana for me beji adwuma no me ntima anye ne ye miampo na me prese mpese me ko tetem ba senior nyama akono minya metine echi no obi mbesum no mboa.
Remember the last time a Ghanaian said he okay Ghana near ye wonu kromwa no to ado krana ya hu no e wonu Germany ne koba ye wan wani nanim aguase what's to ado so resign
so to ado oba first ye call World Cup by so no aja de nyama guo e koye that time no ye Germany ni but we Ghana ni
as that time he had another job he was doing he was still working for
Ojaya no buy
and let me say and until now they say only adwuma for biayo
temporal right now we dey
so only adwuma biaye
Ojaya adwuma ni because Ojaya say adwuma ni because na offer we da ho so untimi nje adwuma bia wo ni offer bia
say na mchese sa Dortmund adwuma no even if say nkoba or the World Cup if he was still going to continue as a Black Stars coach nkoba sign Dortmund adwuma no
na make say Ojaya no
but right now it has confidence Dortmund adwuma ni hope who Kofia you are going to look for a different job unless maybe you go back to Dortmund to renegotiate your Moussa back
and na the Dortmund adwuma no Ojaya and so sorry no Ojaya you could tuya bibi to say release clause any chain e buy
the conversation you are getting it from me say enye no to see here also Ojaya na adwuma like you ball World Cup ni Ojaya
adwuma ni to ekoye
and we are saying as that he had a job with Dortmund
yes
adwuma na secure
say see here ka say ade ankosa wa another job with Dortmund and we are saying ko bejai
na say
woni bi o say
emfa ho so uwo baby HOD uwo baby na baby a wo ye adwuma no o feel say ne anyama akọ na mboa wo wani mu gu ase enyama nkoyi ma wa better for who as a person to grow say we be free
so we in part 10 in this statement that you are making emu be 7 enyai 3 out of the 7 ene be jai Otoado could have fallen within that 3 say ade anko ogusu ye Germany ne so me Ghana ni a ko be kasa 3 no
we go back to we no inti me feel say we FA no nyama bi wo ho mu ntuto mu nyama yi under 20 mponi esi ine Black Star hun sensem na doso inti man fa under 20 die ne embe so nyama bi wo ho mu hwe no mu nye ni ye bo tournament and ebo competition e wo Togo ni Ghana distance bi enim say ye tutu nyama yi from the start and ye be pitches papa ye be facilities papa ye be nyama papa e betim dia campaign boys ne wa ama ma bo friendly games e pese e mo bo to the standard because minjin this tournament ne ba ko no country bi ba be bo ne bo te Germany ani omko boy to the standard e betimi nya young team and maybe club teams ni bimpo ama omuni omabo ehu competition ni send your bit mabo any tactics any strategies a coach ni person dey call into the tournament e wa ha but you took kwan say any Germany kwa akobo based on say Germany ni omba akobo ku foforo so ena nu ani omobo no nkofo be ba behwe agent be ba behwe mo player ba ku mienu bi wo ma me pese me fasa akwan ni so di promote no madam fu bi nso wo player bi wo ma o se me yen kohwe nyentimi mpushi o mo nkwa in the end they could do tournament na nka so no man ko bom homodin a Ghana for the baby go so intimani on the side no man ndwin pu se tetem and football people ne nso nti ase no mo man hu sesia so match ro tetem bibia ato ho no mo twen na nyama koye di aba obi nkofa saade ni entity because tetem no entimi mboa
papa kwa medin hu ya pa Dr. Randy Abi
entimi mboa
Dr. Randy Abi
because me nim we me edu baby a ensem sisi sa na ye di akwa tua we friends and kusi nyantechi ne ka so kusi nyantechi time po na nyama kuyi ba kusi nyantechi time a na nyama kuyi a ne edu bebi mpo ye be kaseti a ne se nyama no ye mboa no na nyama mu eda ho fine kakra esinse because see ade nyama jigu to the extent se Ghana bebo bompo na ade se ye kofife echi ko hu obi na obi ye call ansa na ye benya ka afo mo ma approve stadium e bebo bo emboa nti omuntutu omunyama yi oyo we ket I think se sia no after the term win unjai no obi nsusu embeso mu hwe se nipa ne ye na nkoyi a ye nso ye bebe echa because nka ket mpo na na e wo ho a nka ebia nyama enkosi ejudi
but I say Vincent ejudi ya drop kotoko Peter Akwa Amidu squad na squad na omode kotogo na e ko start tona I think that's Ghana equal game ne
yes tonight against Benin
yes you
tonight about 7 p.m. yes. Against Benin
you free Switzerland na be PM
yes but you see HOD with the squad no oba kai say the last time of Uncle Superstars yeah justifying and say I have some 2 friends be a scouter I mean Bakuno Osha right now he's coming to stay in Ghana for 2 years and Bako there he's been scouting mainly for women football currently but he used to do was scouting Mapotoko was scouting House of Folk and even signing now House of Folk no that number 10 Jason on the scouting my House of Folk I mean and he's a young chap and once the national teams in the pram naughty and Oba was they were no believe Desmond pa no on the jeans be that Desmond so akwa say but na brochi kaka no they were no believe Desmond they didn't near kwa ko hu no on kan chem so on kan chem but on ne de they didn't near kwa ko hu pa pram no on ji Desmond DB but you see this under 20 squad no they've been coming for over 2 months ni omokwa no maba as a reason no maba kakra and it's omona omobo omoje African Games gold medal no most of them are there and you see one thing is omono omobo African Games no omoje no most of them were without club but because omobo and some of them are still with the squad and medical can say ebano ye juvenile football and ye youth side selection HOD ayana a lot of things in a course was we see say the instruction and say the blueprint no compare the other people you want to learn from they need different you see someone called the under 17 year Lion Kinsey Eddie Omobo recently in HOD it's very difficult to see 2 of them or 3 of them in this under 17 squad most of them might be graduated into the under 20 squad but we don't see such things I will say and you see quickly on national teams are mostly ayana bebo tournament abon say yako campaign or baby climate me there first of all I don't think say the climate especially the Togo climate will be affecting these Ghanaian boys because basically HOD the under 20 squad from most of them are local based players I'm yet to see the full squad say be
the final squad in the mind
yes
I don't know
I'm here to see because on said
a tournament which is starting tonight.
Yes.
The final squad MI.
Yeah.
I'm here to see. I don't know say if say Suleiman and Yanu Woma guy no on.
I can about 6 players are part of winning good no. Are not part.
6 of
yes,
them. But I want to know if Suleiman and Yanu go.
Debbie.
Yes.
Okay. You see. Go for modus operandi they are using the national team to build the profiles. They are using the national team to build the profiles of the players for the international for the European market because European we for no omupe we are because Ndra Finland Nibia like or agent or per player also per player or national team over 20 years or right footed. Yes.
So no benye biama.
Enti omo share under 20 omo mabo national team da. The national team omo use the building profile. Omo yes obebo na ye towa bye bye. Ye no we. What I say? Say me fan say ye the amount platform say be kasa. Say obe kasa na say obi ti o na opewa na oba be fa na. what say ebia wabana wo say ebia supporter wo hia ye be building ye ye be ma address ye ye de apagya show no there be omo de ne say player no brana be boy ye den ya flow first batch second batch what I say no keep list no what I say it's agent be ye we are okwa obeshe national team jese no we dey try pictures no was senior man say me call national team camp no any as to say wabo national team leader and on board that omo dey say ya fraud because they just want say because of cheating it you know they want to make sure say ombe avoid and they know say at least at the national level ne dey no kure kan den e wo ho it ye per 20 years now indeed say obo national na 20 there e say value ne how I person ye dey ya access we be dey you betumi and access we so that is what they do it is our players no mo kono Sanka Abdulaziz omo obo ma Barcelona or Barca team B as and when they call them for more under 17 under 20 under 19 omo from because who say league matches cause power but who say na be under 17 of Spain and ain't no way under 17 ye dey yeah. And almost from it is part of what the development of the player. Yeah. And to me, say Abdulaziz a 20 player, no? Right? I was say only Barca Kasa say okay national way project on I build you for the future. So qualifies be just maybe as a 1 week per into Obeba way. It is 24 no makoni we about best 5. You recall all of them if you indeed you are serious say tete players no for 123 and the senior national team sa boys na ebo the all African games na omutumi G medal no what you say omo na o say omo woni ye den every omo so now keep you omo together omo makatimi omo mantumi ntukwan omo motukwan ni nyina are out of the squad. None of them is part of Omo Ochinama Achino.
Omo de no mawi.
Ye no mawi. That is how.
Yeah, prepare for frost.
Yeah, prepare for frost your mind. That is why anka team ye preparation. Oni Germany bo friendly game. Now Blasters will game at all cost. Also share one sharp pressure be boss no nye pressure ketwa. Na we ja Blasters de no. Ekwekudi wechi. What does it tell you? Because someone him say a hono a international break scout enko league games they will come and watch international games and this is scout for they want young players and especially we under 20 money first team football very closer and what intino wakoko because our background agency background or agent that it will buy now we are negotiations papa no mind that is the reason why or abandon Blasters game could be an a
leader.
Yes.
Why no ujina football ujina players then you catch them say and at the end
yes, actually quickly before I end the list about busy me my can say your Hana I mean your national teams I mean it's been happening several times send now can your team tournament or Africa na call I mean preseason company or Abu Dhabi and all these things I mean especially a year or Cote d'Ivoire and Togo I don't think say climate wise no be affecting players no. But here as the case the national team now here can that 20 no you should any proper I mean edifice be say in case you invite Germany for now or Ghana it means you are going to pay their hotel because you see the moment Germany be from Ghana friendly match you know say all the cost because Johanna I mean was it Brazil and any friendly matches be about proud to your World Cup boy say oh you go World Cup no hoin they gave us the money I'm not afraid friendly match so they give you the money they give you expenses via baby because you need structures because say Benin and your mayobo and this Benin guys see uko Benin national team now Vision FC defender bako oh my friend Benin yeah, I mean, he used to play in the Ghana. So who check it? The African teams no mobile now. Omo players now basically the players or mobile or local leagues no. So if under 20, you want under 20 in Lagos City's name, other teams neighbor ball has it. If it's not for the monetary aspect at least, yeah, in this case may invite other teams, other I mean foreign nationals. I'm on ban because or more mobile tournament. Be now expected or no bebo. In as much as only group ground. unexpected say or no because I mean proud to the game. Bit special. Other African countries say more because we are going to pay the expenses and their hotel and other stuff. Because you better expect to say you better go about Germany and you know say if you are playing Germany, people are going to travel. And you see who make his statement me say the ministry was saying say they were not aware.
Yes.
Actually, I'm telling you for a fact that any national team be able to Caribbean, there's someone called the team's purse. The team's Nipakono 18 purse no. He's an accountant from the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Different too.
No, they make
listen. This the whole can when a team national team took a tournament.
But actually,
apart from tournament, ABA qualify. Me say Kujo Fiano. I'm not saying something American.
Oh yes,
Mr. Kujo Fiano, who happens to be the chairman of GALCA, or say, or ministry, or ministry is omni more is under 20 to quite.
So how did the national team to quite ministry anymore?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We have a weak ministry because if you don't have a weak ministry, how can a team travel and national team travel?
You see, community intervention say even if HOD, if any tournament, na a game crana, there are some expenses you go to Ebeko Abine. There is nowhere a national team will travel.
Different to move. When you talk about say Germany for an our expenses at I'm an fire can
yes,
your ticketing. Yes, I'm your money, you're on far. You're quite the albino.
Yes, anything that HOD mention say yen structure near Libya and Ababe people are like more leading in football. One from the national side. And in the football side, many can catch us say, yeah, call that's the ministry anymore here. You have a tournament, and your ministry no about what is carefree. So many can say, BPA be an aqua structures, any roadmap, any blueprint because playing the tournament, climate wise is not going to affect us. Any Beni by born the good debate exhibition Beni. So at least to kind that African games na your boy. Na Kamani Suleiman and no ball Leon before us now, never free Leon. He was part of the team. And right now, Ushe plays or more local mobile. Kufuor is captain of the team. If Kufuor any under 20 side, he plays for Brecum Chelsea, and he plays in day out for Brecum Chelsea. And many can say, I mean, how we manage our things, no. Some of the little things we are you pay attention to, no. And no any man never because when was the last time you because a player echo under 20, under 23, our Black Stars. Mohamed Kudus Ayekai. I'm not even sure say he play for under 23. I think he's Nyama and the boy under 23 because yes,
Kudus they on come out him on Nyano. Now I'm up a particular age.
Yes,
age
yes.
different.
Different. Although no yet 20. Nothing no yet under 23.
Yes.
Not over 22, right? And now 23. But now I'm up a month. No, I was and as we 2 months older than months now. What the two on?
But maybe Shuni from you see, you started from Joseph Atamala wemo even or Jonathan Mensah or more time. You see, no Atamala wemo ne Clifford Abaji more time. You see, on that particular age, and another Richard Forine for Alexander mo come on that particular age group, no, from under 17 to under 20. I say, omono kakra bi na timi nya the chance eba. The national team. We almost star players in Fima. Omuna the only batch say from under 17 to under 20 to under 23. Omuna most of them a ranking, but in a decimal first squad there came. You both say bomb under 23 a very different set altogether. Under 17 a very different set altogether. So HOD before you benya your roadmap, you benya a solid structure beno. So me I think say climate wise there is not going to affect us if say at the end of the day I won't be issue climate because ya camp organ have for almost 3 months now say 2 weeks and now 1 week now you go do Switzerland I go that friendly then you back about Ghana and say me and qualify from a group to that championship but then I mean we didn't select the best players. These the players I can just this players play and they're free move. And those players here from any players they've been playing in local leagues some of the people bet matters so these are players or mobile local leagues no. And those six players are from but these were key players because Kamandinian was an integral part of the team. Aziz was an integral part of the team AFCON. So that players are here from Ababe place. So we should make sure say this man offer a bit me idol because right now pressure on Susan will be winning the gold medal, coming back Togo na yebon there. Say the yebo home game no. So I expect them to do win the game tonight. Me sure so China ba you be more into the under 20 setup.
Mr. Bernard Leopard the infani.
Yeah, I think it's a lot, and maybe I can only 5 minutes, right? So I'll look at a under 20 team. Up to now, for the.
So you have Bernard Leopard the match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to now, for squad in the 12 team. Whatever it is, players corona almost selected or no can be asked. You be home. Or or the lineup because this is a tournament.
But don't say any normal. Obo tournament and the Obo first game list. Na omana yet ye nim squad o deko. Say. Adi na mudi see.
And see that is the issue I had there. Yet no. Hopefully and then to me either win because a group of more to me and shed the air. Now there is a problem. Kotoko do akwa o drop no. Fatao no so ma drop goalkeeper no. And
Kotoko 2 players.
Yes. Apetobo. And so no information me nya and say time omuko Germany he was writing an exams. Enti aso delay kakra oba no mka chen so ma yom bibia awie. Enti omuko aba eno mu jano ha. Omu jano ha no mo bae no. Say oka squad no that. So what do? You call the club no. Now I the free player and say be unreported training and I unreported to a particular place we base way maybe at this day and at this day up to now omunya communicate bia so we will take you be fan say he was part of the 6-man squad so you be fan say he's been dropped. A player who has played the FA Cup and helped his team to win it about African games in kakra in terms of a CAF Confederation Cup wabo kakra. That player is not good enough, but still believe player they are good enough. At the end of the day, that's what I always say here. Ayana we munu they think say omuye wise say nka wonso omu first squad ne ma na nko mo fa chira na omakọ akọhye omakọ okuwini no maka say afidi na afi I no must say we did the right thing. That means what I say. But the bet ma say you qualify obe qualify for group nim. But 3 teams now me qualify ko main AFCON no. You will not qualify. Because say be a group where say be a Togo ene wom. Benin ene wom. Enti Niger, enti omo de obetima select players bia keke. Omo no dwin say omo players edi o makona we die players betima akwa ejuma. That has been a mentality and omo ye bia mo failing miserably. So why are you not learning? And then I want me say if you are a leader and you cannot even learn from our mistakes, just say you are not a leader. Somebody like that, it will be very, very hard for me to regard you. Let me come out and say, because how can you say that Peter Amidu Akwa, if indeed or 20 years, Nana Bono Obama Kotoko, look at the pressure of Kotoko. Then I just over national team
pressure play for Kotoko scored against us in that crucial game. So on to me man at 20. Sir, Rocky Jamna Munina. As a Koponi Mamunina, they look at their quality. They couldn't get opportunity to play for under 17 and under 20 because they are not Benab FC player. They are not still believe. They are not Kofodia Sempefe. How can we sit down for this atrocity to happen? Kofodia Sempefe ne why there?
Bakado there.
Okay.
Bakado ne there.
That is vice
president of the football association. Heart of Lions. Randy. What I say, and I just almost no more than almost for players. So, and then you may be sure and we may show more with eagle eyes. Desmond, or no catch obi catch obi say, oh, who are the other? I may time because I was good. A man for can win. I make treaty say I will only judge him in September because now games now it was scheduled to be played in September.
Waji good all African games now, boy.
Yes, and a man for a day.
Until
born abaso. And I may say, me no, and ya dia may be born abaso. Na me judge ni team no, or any team no. I will wafu zombie qualifies no.
Okay. ɛno na ade kɔ
ɛka Daryl say me ohu ade ode aye me time no me see that time me den na me je wo ho a me time ya de na no kure na wo se mo ye de mo ma ne ye de aye true say mo so mo teams players no so ye Ghana for, but what has been the resource? What I say, what has been the resource after going on the same tangent in selecting a player from a particular team for all this while? What has been the resource? What I say, the last time you had a Kotoko goalkeeper in the post, time I'm 120 to me, Papa Bino. You had Kotoko goalkeeper in the post, then you and these people not allowed were bought under 17.
Yes,
and House of Folk captain, House of Folk player was the captain of the team.
Yeah.
A free ban here. And then who caught the same tournament. What drop you Kotoko goalkeeper, drop you Kotoko at bas input the Oman Mamukra has put the Oman sa Oman Mamukra.
Okay.
It will corner sa Anko ye ne a car. And that's all be time. They don't have to because all of the games go the OG teams now Ushia Muni na none of Ubisha only one pet. And a wafuzu be okay. The make what I say. Ushe Uganda or Senko Sefa or Senfa. The make what I say. Yen ya hasen cream de la cream for. Ya be almost your time be season be. Almost the Mali eka ho na Senegal be de ebe kan Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso na Ghana.
Okay.
Almost the bad one way mu. Ube da qualify. And you to be that qualify. These are the Nkofo was so weird the ultimate show multi. If I'm looking at that, now me can aka say nuti na me squad omo from Mabonte. And then wa for number na me na me arrangement say can be call kra. Yes. Me Kotogo to get a proper perspective about the team.
Okay.
What I say. Okay. In the Sunday we know as omebo is I will make sure me schedule say we are. I have Kotogo they say ncheda.
Mate. Listen, mama na ase na me na be jafo nyina mama na mo nyina ma se ha na edi dwumadi ni be si where sports arena ye dey bro every Monday to Friday. Nyame adbe china ye the last edition of the show ne be bro nyame adbe china na watching up baby ye 12:30 to 2:30 oti listo oti Vincent na oti Bernard the money man oti omonka the entire production team ye no mo nyina se ha hit mixer studio ye fast da MYBET.AFRICA oso nya twa obedi wudi so ebetua bet on come say the onim the European leagues are back. Nyame adba from a china copy nyame adba draw the Champions League week next week and also so to betwa bet in kwadia MYBET.AFRICA on so twa bet no retail shops and online so koso open betting company alt so so MYBET.AFRICA na medi one dance the amount obanu munsu aqua blue mineral water and na medi one dance na ton super so de be ya obenya nkwa na etimi abo no wabusu nyina hit mixer studio wa ha twa na edi dwumade free a ye de bromidin Eric of Nasumedu wetimi afem HOD